Alright guys, this is Kellen here, doing another headset review. I bought this headset, it's the ARK 100 by Triton. It's got the Kameleon thing, so it's like, as you might be able to tell, it's kind of switching colors on these LEDs, kind of like a lot of keyboards and mice do between our RBG or whatever. You can kind of customize which colors you want them to do or how they cycle their stuff. But this headset requires batteries, which are right here. Luckily, it comes with two batteries. They look like Chinese batteries or whatever, so who knows how long they would actually last if I decided to keep this or not. There's a volume up and down button. There's equalizer settings, so you can change it between 3 different settings. Power on and off button. It's got a built-in monitor, so you can hear yourself talk. I don't know how many people really care about something like that. I guess maybe it might help if you're like streaming or something like that, where you can do that. Here, let me turn off the. I just want. Here, I'm gonna turn them off real quick. So they're kind of lighting up and stuff, and it's messing up the camera. So. Focus. On this side, you got your monitor on and off switch. You got your light bulb colors, and then a light bulb pulse thing. The microphone has a little LED on it, so you can kind of see what's going on with it. Overall, whenever I tested this at Walmart because they had it on one of those racks that you can hear. You can hear with it. And it's got a very decent cushion, like leather, very similar to like the Carcheras from Razer. On the inside's hard. It's got a little thing on top of it. One of the features I liked a lot about it was that this was adjustable, so it's kind of hard to see. It's very adjustable up and down. It's got a satisfying kind of click there. This head cushion kind of pushes on your head a little bit if you don't make your, like, basically when this is sitting on your head, you want to rest your ears with this, because if you're using this as your primary headrest, it's going to kind of push down on your head, and you're going to, like, after maybe an hour of gameplay, you'll kind of notice that it kind of pushes down on your head and kind of hurts a little bit. The microphone quality, it's pretty decent, but I had a major problem with this headset. As you can see here, it only comes with a 3.5 adapter. It has the 4 channels on it because of, left, right, microphone, and ground, I think. Not that I really know that much about cables, but whenever I was playing Call of Duty, the sound wasn't very good. And I don't know if it's because you're coming out of a controller that just has 2 AA batteries as a power source. I tried these on at Walmart, and they like kicked ass at Walmart. And I think maybe it's because it was hooked up to something that could really pump that sound. But when I plugged it into the Xbox, it just really wasn't very loud. I went through all the settings and tried to turn everything up, and but that's still not my major problem with it. My friends, and I'm using the Xbox One S controller. Alright, I'm back. My friends were complaining about the fact that they can hear themselves on this headset. So every time they talked to me, they could hear themselves perfectly clear feeding back to them. And like every time they said anything, it was an echo. I had 2 friends on 2 different systems, and they both had the same thing happen, and it was only when I was using these headphones that issue happened. Other than that, like I said, the sound quality, it kicked my ass whenever I was at Walmart and listened to them, because I had one of those little racks there. I bought it from GameStop, of course, but it kicked ass on the shelf, and I tested it, and I was like, man, these are really nice. Like, they kind of close around your ears and really kind of help pump it out. But as I was wearing them, Like, besides the biggest flaw is that my friends hate when I'm using this headset. So they're at the point that they don't even want to play with me. So, you know, I had to switch back to this stinky old headset that comes with it. And they said I sounded better and everything on this headset. But because of the fact that I'm using a computer monitor to play my Xbox, I need something that can push that sound so that I can really hear footsteps and stuff. And it's like, this headset can kind of do that. It's just like, it focuses a lot of the speakers on behind your ear, you know, and I can hear my friends like directly in the front of my ear, but like I can only really hear stuff that's like behind me or like far to my left with the surround sound on, like with them on. And it's just kind of like not very good with that, because it's like I couldn't tell where people were from far away, and like my gunshots didn't sound very crisp or anything like that. I don't know. Like, maybe a lot of people like this headset. I tried it at Walmart. I loved it, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to try this. And, you know, just not very satisfied with it. My buddy said if $20 more, I could have bought the Astro 140s, and I would be a lot more satisfied with them. And that's probably going to be the next thing I try. I could take this back in 6 days and still get my money back. And it's just, you know, when you spend $80 on a headset, and with a name like Triton, which is supposed to be a really good name brand as far as I was aware, and it's just like sitting there echoing everything my friends are saying back to them. I'm sure that's very frustrating. I don't know if you guys have ever played with somebody who had something like that happen, but, you know, that's what happened. And, you know, I'm not going to sit there and put them through the torture of hearing themselves over and over again. So, getting different ones tomorrow.